What is an annuity and should you ever buy one? Most financial advisors won't tell you this. But annuities have cost everyday Americans over $50 billion in the last decade alone. And they're banking on you not understanding how they work before you hand over your life savings. Hey, I'm breaking down exactly what an annuity is, why they're so controversial, and whether you should ever touch one. Stick around because the answer might surprise you. Let's start with the basics. An annuity is a contract between you and an insurance company. You give them a lump sum of money. Could be $50,000, could be $500,000. And in return, they promise to pay you a guaranteed income for the rest of your life. Sounds pretty good on paper, right? Free guaranteed money forever. But here's where it gets complicated. There are actually 4 main types of annuities, and they work completely differently. First, there's the fixed annuity. This is the most straightforward one. You put in money, the insurance company guarantees you a fixed rate, maybe 3% or 4% annually, and you get that same payment every month for life. Simple, predictable, boring. Your $100,000 becomes roughly $3,000 to $4,000 per year. Forever. That's it. The second type is the variable annuity. This one ties your returns to the stock market. So if the S&P 500 crushes it, you make money. If it tanks, your payments go down. It sounds flexible, but here's the problem. Variable annuities come loaded with fees. We're talking administrative fees, mortality risk fees, expense ratios that can total 2 to 3% annually. For comparison, an S&P 500 index fund on Fidelity or Vanguard costs you 0.03%. That difference compounds into tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. The third type is the indexed annuity. This is the hybrid that insurance companies push hardest because it's the most confusing. Your returns are linked to a stock index, but with a cap. Maybe you get 60% of whatever the S&P 500 gains, with a ceiling of 5% returns. So in a year the market goes up 20%. You only get 5%. The insurance company keeps the difference. Meanwhile, if the market crashes, you're protected from losses. Sounds fair until you realize you're paying for that downside protection with your upside potential. Then there's the immediate annuity. You give them a big chunk of money today, and they start paying you immediately. A 65-year-old man with $200,000 might get around $900 to $1,000 per month for life. Sounds okay until you do the math. That's $12,000 a year. It takes 16 years just to get your principal back. And if you die in year 10, your heirs get nothing. The insurance company keeps the remaining $120,000. Now let me tell you why this matters to you right now. Even at 25 or 30 years old, most people buying annuities are either retirees being pressured by salesmen at financial seminars, or people who don't understand compound interest. Here's what you should understand instead. If you're under 45, you have something way more powerful than any annuity: time. A 28-year-old who invests $10,000 in a Roth IRA focused on S&P 500 index funds at an average return of 10% annually will have over $3 million by age 65. No annuity can guarantee you that. And annuities definitely won't give it to you because they're designed to give the insurance company profits. So should you ever buy an annuity? Here's the honest answer. Probably not if you're watching this video. Annuities make sense in a very specific situation. You're 70 years old. You have $1 million in retirement savings. You've already maxed out your 401k and Roth IRA options. And you need guaranteed income you can't outlive. Even then, you should only allocate maybe 20 to 30% of your portfolio. The rest stays invested. For most Americans aged 22 to 45, your money does way more work in low-cost index funds. 401 kiloseconds with employer matching. and Roth IRAs. These tools have the power of compound growth working for you. Annuities have the power of insurance company profit margins working against you. Don't let a flashy financial seminar or a polished salesman convince you otherwise. Your younger self in 30 years will thank you for understanding this today. If this helped you, please hit that subscribe button right now. We're dropping new personal finance breakdowns every single week that'll save you thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching.